University for intellectual radiance, moral standard and leadership. We uphold our values and principles to raise great minds and entrepreneurs. Chrisland University.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I hereby read the citation of Professor Isaac Odun-Ayo. Born on January 6, 1962 in Elisha, Osun State, Professor Isaac Odun-Ayo hails from Efun-Alaye town in Efun-Alaye local government area of Ekiti State. His academic journey began at St. George's Primary School in Zaria. He continued his secondary education at the Nigerian Military School, Zaria, and graduated with his secondary school leaving certificate. He joined the Nigerian Defense Academy in 1980 and was enlisted in the Nigerian Air Force as a member of the Nigerian Defense Academy, Regular Course 27. On January 4, 1983, he was commissioned as a pilot officer, second lieutenant. Since his commission, he has pursued several courses such as the Officers Engineering course in Electronics, Avionics, at the Nigerian Air Force Institute of Technology, Kaduna in 1984. The Fokker 27 Maritime F-27M Electrical Systems course at Fokker BV Holland in 1985. And the Fokker Technical Representatives Training on F-27 engine starting and running in 1986. Professor Odun-Ayo's quest for academic excellence continued at the University of Benin, Benin City, Edo State. He earned a diploma in data processing with distinction in 1989 and a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science in 1993 from the same university. Thank you. In 1998, he also earned a Master of Science degree in Computer Science from the University of Benin. On the military side, in 1993, he took part in the Junior Division Air Force course at the Armed Forces Command and Staff College, Jaji, Kaduna. Later, in 1999, he participated in Senior Course 21 at the same Armed Forces Command and Staff College, where he received the Commandant's Award for the overall best college paper. He was a participant at the 20th Defense and Strategic Studies course at the National Defense University, People's Liberation Army, Beijing, China, from September 3, 2007 to July 20, 2008. In 2014, he achieved the highest degree of academic learning by earning a Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science from the University of Benin.
Hello, Chrisland University. Chairman, members, Board of Trustees, the Post-Chancellor, Chrisland University, members of Council, Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, the Acting Bursar, the University Librarian, Dean of College of Natural and Applied Sciences, Dean of other colleges, members of Senate, Directors and HODs, members of staff, my Lord, spiritual and temporal, distinguished serving and retired armed forces officers, the Chief of the Air Staff, ably represented by the Air Officer Commanding Logistics Command, Air Vice Marshal Abdullahi, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Madam Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm highly delighted and privileged to stand before you, your management team, and this distinguished audience to present my inaugural lecture as a professor of computer science in the Department of Computer Sciences, College of Natural Applied Sciences, Chrisland University, Abeokuta. The first question on our trip comes from the Holy Bible. Who are these that fly as a cloud and as a dove to their windows? Isaiah chapter 60 verse 8. In this verse, the prophet speaks of a multitude of people who come together like a cloud. The cloud represents a vast number of converts, these individuals who have turned to God, professing their faith and joining the committee of believers. Their numbers are so great that they cover the land like cloud filling the sky. The imagery of cloud emphasizes their unity. Just as clouds gather together and move together, these believers come together publicly, openly professing their commitment to Christ. Their swiftness in seeking refuge in Christ is likened to dove swiftly returning to their nests when pursued by danger. In religious writing, the cloud stands for the presence of God, guidance and revelation. They warn of weather and bring rain that makes life possible. But can they carry our facts, our calculations and our hopes and our dreams? Cloud computing is a new idea that looks a lot like the way cloud moves in the sky. Like cumulus structures, it brings together resources from different places to form a single force. Once rooted to the ground, our computers now soar to virtual eyes as they fly over data centers. They connect countries, they share secrets with each other. Think about this. Every time we upload a picture, stream a movie, or work together on a paper, we send our data into the digital stratosphere. It joins the cloud, which is a place in space where bits and bytes mix. And just like clouds move across the sky, our data move easily across physical limits. As we embark on this intellectual journey, let us remember the pioneers who dared to dream of infinite growth and a world in which computers do not obey gravity. We'll investigate each cloud of possibilities, figure out secrets, and even catch a glimpse of the face of innovation. Please put on your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we go beyond computers and routers. We become data pilots, flying with the flow of progress. Who are these that fly as a cloud and as doves to their windows? Friends, maybe it's us, the guardian of the digital sky, with its intangible and changing nature. Cloud computing is a good metaphor for the flying clouds. Cloud computing is like clouds floating freely in the sky. It does not care about physical or geographical boundaries. So data and application can run freely across the digital landscape. Like clouds which are always changing and adapting, cloud-based solutions are also flexible and can quickly scale up or down to meet changing business needs. Cloud computing provides users with mobility. Like clouds, they are always moving. With just an internet link, they can access resources and services from anywhere and at any time. The concept of a flying cloud encapsulates the adaptability of cloud computing, enabling swift deployment and utilization of resources to adapt to evolving business requirements and tasks. Every aspect of our digital lives utilizes cloud-based technologies, ranging from managing websites and data storage to creating mobile applications and Internet of Things devices. This shows how common and widespread they are in today's landscape. Like clouds, they serve as backdrops for all environments. Cloud computing serves as a foundation for numerous innovative digital technologies and services. Let us use the flying clouds as a metaphor for our journey through the literal world of cloud computing, guiding us towards new ideas, greater efficiency, and digital change. We'll use flying clouds as a metaphor for this trip as we try to figure out what cloud computing is and how to use its power in a world that is becoming more and more connected. Cloud computing is a model for enabling universal, on-demand, and convenient network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management effort or service provider interaction. Cloud computing allows for sharing of resources over the internet. These resources are shared using infrastructure provided by a cloud service provider. The cloud consumer access resources which are scalable and ubiquitous, on demand, as a use and pay as go basis. There are many types of clouds, and they are classified based on their shapes, height, and other characteristics. They include cirrus, cumulus, nimbus, autocumulus, and cumulonimbus clouds. There are many types of clouds, but there are many variations and subtypes depending on the specific weather conditions. The same applies in cloud computing. Cloud computing can be classified in two main ways, either by the deployment model or by service model. Let us take a look at the service model for cloud computing as displayed on this chart. Here, on a typical traditional computer center, we have the organization. We need to procure everything from application to your data to the runtime to middleware. Runtime is just time you used to run online. Middleware just serve like a middleman between what happens there. Operating system, the OS, manages the things that the hardware and software resources. Virtualization allows you to create virtual instances of resources. Then you have servers. Then you have storage devices, and you have networking. All these are on a typical data center. But in cloud computing, we have what we call the software as a service, we have what we call the platform as a service, and we have what we call the infrastructure as a service. For the software as a service, all the services are provided, the service provider. For example, your Microsoft Office 360 is a software as a service. All you need to pay before you use it. But for platform as a service, it allows programmers to create programs. All you need is your application and your program, and then the cloud service provider provides you the runtime other environments. And for infrastructure as a service, you need to have your application, you need to have your data, your middleware, your runtime, and then you are provided everything. But the beauty of it is that it is pay as you go. You use what you want, and then once you finish using it, you return back to the cloud service provider. So you don't need to own anything. So just like you are renting a wedding gown or you are renting a car to use, so that's what it is on the cloud. And like I said, it's pay as you go, just like you pay when you use NEPA. But the difference between this one is that you pay for what you use. With NEPA, you pay for what you did not use. That's the only difference with this one here. So this one you pay for what you use, but with NEPA sometimes you get a bill and you are paying for what you did not use. Okay, so the next thing is, let us take a look at the cloud development models. We have the private cloud, we have the community cloud, we have hybrid cloud, we have the public cloud environment. And then for the private cloud, it's exclusively set up and run for a particular enterprise. But third-party organizations are given access to manage them on behalf of the owners. The public clouds are organized by cloud service providers who owns the infrastructure and data centers, while the community clouds is hosted by several organizations, institutions with common interests. We have the hybrid cloud, which is a combination of all the cloud types, and we have the distributed cloud, in this case, like Google Cloud, that helps automate artificial intelligence, machine learning, and Internet of Things. We also have cloud service providers. We have the Amazon Web Services that lets people, businesses, and government use cloud computing resources. We have the Microsoft Azure that lets you build, test, and launch and manage apps in their data centers. We have the Google Cloud. Most of my students insist that they run their projects on the Google App Engine. And then we have the IBM Cloud. We also have the Oracle Cloud. One major concept of cloud computing is container technology, which is a package in the cloud that contains a program or a piece of software along with dependencies such as library, configuration files, binaries, and other resources allows it to run without interference. Another major concept of computing is serverless computing, where the cloud provider handles the hardware and services needed by the applications. With serverless computing, we deploy apps. Deploying apps is easier, and developers do not have to worry about handling the service and hardware. Now let us take a look at cloud computing and artificial intelligence. Cloud computing and AI are two powerful technologies that interact and complement each other in several ways. Artificial intelligence involves using machines and computers to mimic human decision-making and problem-solving capabilities. We have several areas like the machine learning, computer vision, and natural language processing. And we have cloud computing and AI have a symbiotic relationship with each other supporting themselves. For example, in cloud computing, we have a lot of cloud-based solutions. For example, we have several cloud-based solutions here, over several of them that are resident on the cloud. The AI, machine learning, various things that we use in computing are actually sitting on the cloud. So this is for AWS, and then we also have for Oracle, various activities, and then we have this machine learning and AI resting on the cloud. Now, what is the relationship between them? First is infrastructure for AI. Cloud computing provides the necessary infrastructure for artificial intelligence development and deployment. Cloud services such as virtual machine storage solutions are provided to enable organizations scale up and down their AI projects. We also have data storage and management. AI algorithms depend heavily on data for training and inferences. How about scalability and flexibility? Cloud computing allows AI applications to scale dynamically based on demand. Development and deployment. Cloud platforms offers a wide range of tools, services that are designed for AI development and deployment. Integration with other technologies. Cloud computing provides a platform for integrating with AI and other technologies such as Internet of Things. In terms of cost efficiency, cloud offers a pay-as-you-go model, allow organizations to pay for only what they consume. Madam Vice Chancellor, I'm sure you are not aware that I was an aircraft engineer. Maybe you've seen that in my profile. But it was not by plan to become an aircraft engineer. I really wished I was able to fly. I wanted to become a pilot, but I couldn't fly. I have a lot of my colleagues who are flying. However, one day I came across a very beautiful Microsoft flying simulator. A very beautiful one. So I said, if I cannot fly physically, after all, I can fly this flight simulator. I can take off and land anywhere I want to land anytime. So I engaged myself in flying the simulator to encourage myself that I'm not a pilot. And in fact, I won't have a lot of flying wings. I'm sure my guy here, Boss Ode and Co, they have only one. We may have several wings because I'll be flying different aircraft. Okay, let us take a look at examples of adoption and use of cloud in the real world, starting with the armed forces, the Nigerian Army. Logistics management. The Army can utilize cloud-based platforms to streamline logistics management. How about training and simulation? Cloud computing can support the development and deployment of immersive training simulation for soldiers. Personnel management. The Nigerian Army could utilize cloud-based platforms for personnel management. How about operational planning? Cloud computing can support operational planning efforts for the Nigerian Army. How about the Navy? We have the Chief of Air Staff, Naval Staff, ably represented here. The Navy could leverage cloud-based analytics platforms to enhance maritime domain awareness. Cloud computing can support predictive maintenance initiative for vessels and equipment in the Navy. How about maritime surveillance? The Nigerian Navy could leverage cloud-based applications platforms for maritime surveillance. Fleet management. The Nigerian Navy fleet management initiative can be supported also by cloud computing. How about the Nigerian Air Force? Mission planning execution. The Air Force could utilize cloud-based mission planning tools to enhance operational effectiveness by accessing cloud-hosted platforms that integrate weather data, intelligence reports, and flight simulations. Air crews can plan mission more effectively, optimize flight routes, and adapt to changing battlefield conditions. Cloud computing can also facilitate aircraft health monitoring. The Nigerian Air Force can utilize cloud-based flight planning and navigation tools. We also have training and simulation. Like I said, I fly a simulator. Cloud computing can support training and simulation activities for the Nigerian Air Force. Is there a relationship between cloud computing and the fight against terrorism? Yes. We have intelligence analysis and surveillance. Cloud-based intelligence platforms. Implementing cloud-based intelligence platforms can enable the Nigerian Armed Forces to aggregate and analyze vast amounts of data from various sources, including satellite imagery, social media feeds, intercepted communications, and surveillance drones.
City will always shine the light. shining star that God has built. Chrisland University, deploying resources to educate.
All we have to say to every one of you is thank you. Ishegupo, Adupe, Imela, Nagode. Thank you for coming. You've been recognized over and over again, and we can recognize you a million times. We are happy to host you in Chrisland University. Mama, I'm so grateful to God that you could make it today. And we say congratulations to you. And our Baba, the Alake of Ebaland, our daddy, our landlord, our friend, all the royal fathers, all the distinguished guests here, the military, we are feeling your vibes. We are feeling you very well. Our students, our staff, members of this side of the table, we are very grateful to you. And of course, we are grateful to the inaugural lecturer. Can he stand up once again? Thank you for delivering the inaugural lecture. And I want to say that we will adopt AI in our GST. Charity begins at home. Charity begins at home. Thank you very much. There was something he didn't mention, that Department of Computer Science, Chrisland University has one of the best laboratories and equipment that he has ever seen. Am I correct? You mentioned it. Thank you very much.
Great hearts of nobility, through innovation and research, for meeting our society's needs. Chrisland University, we always shine the light.
You can't really do away with AI now. So everybody should know it, no matter the discipline. It's not even going to be done by, if we introduce it, it will be by all students. It's of benefit to them. We have a general computer science course that most of the students do. We can review that curriculum so that it carries more artificial intelligence content.
We are in an era of a lot of disruptive technologies, and one of them is cloud computing. Virtually every solution presently is cloud-based. We have cloud-based solutions for virtually every area of human endeavor. Just as AI is making waves, cloud computing is providing various solutions. We are on the cloud in health. Cloud, the health is using cloud, manufacturing is using cloud, game is using cloud, industry is using cloud, commerce is using cloud. So cloud computing is a disruptive technology that is making life easier for organizations, institutions. That's why we have various services on cloud. That's why we have various cloud providers, and that's why we have various types of cloud providers. We have the private cloud, we have the public cloud, making life easier for users. Major benefit will be that we introduce TST courses in the area of AI and cloud computing in particular, because these are current technologies that we need to employ. And we are saying that also it provides us with various modes of using passing across information. We have virtual labs, we have virtual simulators, we have learning management systems, we have various areas that students of the university will benefit if they begin to adopt the things that were discussed during the lecture.
Most of our challenges come from the boundary areas. If you build a road from Badagry to Sokoto, a road from Lagos to Calabar, what remains is a road from Sokoto to Maiduguri, another one to Calabar, and then you put technology. You already have boundaries well laid out. The universities should come up and make contribution to how the federal government can infuse and impose technologies on these roads.
The Lord our God is mighty, is full of grace and mercy. He's giving us His Son Emmanuel, atonement for all of our sins, a gift to set us all free. Oh, let there be we worship your name, King of the universe. We worship your name. We worship your name, King of the universe. We worship